Yo, after the show it's the after party, and after the party it's the boat to lobby, and after that we got Chris and Bacardi and bullshit. What up, though, man? This the after party. We in the building. I needed to timestamp my last live so I can get a timestamp. Real shit. I put some shit in my community post, nigga. I might not have no StreamYard in a minute. I don't know what's going on, but now a nigga might get hacked eventually, or like I might lose the StreamYard because they on some bullshit. And why would they do it right after the election? You know what I'm saying? Like, just look at my community post. It's some shit. I got a notification earlier saying that you need to like reconnect with your motherfucking shit and whatnot. So I'm like, okay, it's been a minute, like since they ever sent me a notification that I got to do anything on StreamYard. So I was like, all right, fuck it. But right after my live, I go to my StreamYard and I check my shit. They give me a blue check box talking about we are investigating niggas receiving messages about reconnecting. I'm like, oh shit, already motherfucking did what they told me to do and everything. So I'm like, oh shit, I might lose my StreamYard, y'all. Damn. But who gives a shit, right? I can just get it all back and try to go through the bullshit ass process. It's just some inconvenient bullshit. But y'all gotta hear some crazy shit. I forgot to play this. I wanted to play this shit motherfucker yesterday, man, but I went through some shit. But y'all gotta listen to this shit. This shit is fucking hilarious. Yep, that's what's up. I probably, I try to it's, about to pull up in a bit of thing. All right, for sure, for sure. Make sure you like, share, and sub. Yeah, man, it's the after party open panel. I can't be on too long. I looked at my motherfucking shit too. I got like I think I 13 hours. So like we can chill for about an hour and some change, like an hour and a half, maybe an hour and 40. 2 hours max, because if I got 13 hours, that 2 hours put me up at 15 and something. And then I'm gonna be offline for a minute. Shouts out to our chair revolutionary. But I'm about to play two things and I'm about to drop the link. I want to play two things though. There's like two things I need to play, and then I'm gonna let everybody else go in because I'm done talking about this shit. But this shit about Obama, dog. Like, I was supposed to play this shit on the HHN my end yesterday, but hold on, here we go. This shit fucking hilarious. And okay, maybe I'm gay. Maybe my wife really is a man, like all these people say. Maybe her name is Big Mike. Maybe she does. But you know what? Hold on, this Obama talk. And okay, maybe my wife really is a man. Okay, we got to jump out of the way. Just vote for Kamala so we can win this thing and we'll figure it out. Okay? And okay, maybe my wife is a man, like all these people say. Maybe her name is Big Mike. Maybe she does. But it doesn't go on Kamala. Okay, we got to go on Big Mike. She does. But you know, it doesn't matter. Go out and vote for Kamala, even if she's retarded. Okay, we got Joe out of the way. Big Mike, and maybe that's how it did. But you know what? It doesn't matter. You just vote for Kamala, even if she's retarded. Okay, we got Joe out of the way. Just vote for Kamala so we can win this. We'll figure it out. Okay? And this is why they passed that fucking bill in California. Motherfuckers doing shit like this. You know they got locked up for doing shit like this? One more time. Shouts out to Brian's Flat Power. Yeah. But this the after party. I'm about to open up the panel after I show this video and one more video that I want people to catch, because like a person ain't catch, people ain't catch. You know what I'm saying? There is a key moment that's going on right now concerning a certain individual that's worse than Diddy. I always say is worse than Diddy. You see in a minute, but let's play this one more time to get our laugh on real quick. Shout out to Bronze. Shouts out to Jada Byron said, shouts out to Armchair Revolutionary, the legend himself, Armchair Revolutionary. What up, though, bro? Shouts out to Bronze. All right. So one more time, and then we're gonna go off into the other shit. And okay, maybe I'm gay. Maybe my wife really is a man, like all these people say. Maybe her name is Big Mike, and maybe she does have a dick. You know what? It doesn't matter. Just go out and vote for Kamala, even if she's retarded. Okay, we already got Joe out of the way. Just vote for Kamala so we can win this thing. We'll figure it out. Okay? This AI deepfake shit is fucking hilarious, y'all. But I always said this is dangerous because they can use my voice along with facial recognition software and put my motherfucking body in Russia talking to the Russians with my voice, face, and everything. This is why this shit is fucking dangerous to me personally. Technology is a motherfucker. But we about to go to another video that I want y'all to really pay attention to. Because I swear to God, nigga, when I heard it, after I did the goddamn live, nigga, I really wanted this to be in the live so fucking bad, but fuck it. We're going to talk about doing the after party, and we're going to let y'all rant like a motherfucker against the government because I know y'all niggas pissed. What the fuck is wrong with my fucking phone, dog? My secondary phone ain't shit. This the bullshitter. This the Obama phone. I mean, I forgot, like Obama out in office. This the Biden phone. It's the 4G. But what I like about this phone is when I get a call on this phone, my internet or shit don't cut off. But on my main phone that I'm on now with the StreamYard and all the other YouTube, Facebook, and all my other apps, and like, no matter if I got a Boost or a Metro, every time I get a call or send out a call, I think my internet just died. And plus, like, people that's trying to call me can't even get in contact. You know, like, it fucks up everything. But we're about to go to this. I gotta go to my other account. Here we go. And go to my history. All right, bear with me. Now, this is Kamala Harris. I think her little speech. So y'all ready? Here we go. And I want y'all to pay attention and listen out for a specific name. And then everything is going to come together full circle. It's going to be like the movie Wag the Fucking Dog. Are y'all ready for this? All right. This is the HHN after party. All right. Get ready for what y'all about to hear. Ad. Here go a fucking ad.
Is it possible to improve our lives just by thinking about situations differently? According to university.
But we must accept the results of this election. Earlier today, I spoke with President-elect Trump and congratulated him on his victory. I also told him that we will help him and his team with their transition, and that we will engage in a peaceful transfer of power.
You just heard Vice President Kamala Harris delivering a concession speech less than 2 hours ago at her alma mater, Howard University, after losing the presidential.
Engage in a peaceful transfer of power.
Peaceful transfer of power, but like real shit, she was supposed to give that commencement speech like the night that we found out that motherfucking Trump won. But it was like, I'm sorry, we're not about to do this shit. Y'all bitches gotta wait till tomorrow. Meaning, nigga, the bitch was fake anyway. The bitch don't even give a fuck. Fuck Kamala. Bitch didn't even want to give her little speech. Like, I'm gonna wait till tomorrow. I'm tired. I'm gonna wait till I wake up. They gonna fuck Kamala Harris.
Just heard Vice President Kamala Harris delivering a concession speech less than 2 hours ago at her alma mater, Howard University, after losing the presidential election to Donald Trump. Good evening, and thanks for watching. Harris ran an abbreviated 107-day campaign after President Joe Biden dropped out of the race in July. President-elect Donald Trump, with a resounding win in the election, taking crucial battleground states. Right now, he is winning the popular vote by more than 5 million. According to an
Popular vote. That's all they care about. He won the popular vote. Everybody likes him. That's all they care about. But I want y'all to pay attention to a specific name that y'all about to hear. That's in the cabinet of Trump. All right? And then everything is going to come full circle, which confirms my suspicion and my conspiracy theory will be officially conspiracy fact. All we got to do is just watch everything else play out. Shouts out to Low Key T. We're not right. We're just early.
Official President Joe Biden is expected to call Trump today before addressing the nation tomorrow. ABC's Perry Russum continues our election coverage from Washington.
Today, after winning the White House, President-elect Trump now preparing for his next 4 years in office.
I will fight for you, for your family, and your future. Every single day I will be fighting for you, and with every breath in my body.
One of the first major decisions for Trump will be filling out his cabinet.
Well, it's far too early to talk about specific positions. The president has put together two great co-chairs of his transition effort, Howard Lutnick and Linda McMahon. They will put a number of options in front of the president, and the president ultimately will go and pick who he wants.
Trump has said he will let Robert F. Kennedy Jr., a vaccine skeptic, go wild on health.
He wants to do some things, and we're going to let him go to it.
RFK Jr. today speaking to NPR.
Of course, we're not going to take vaccines away from anybody. We are going to make sure that Americans have good information.
Today, Vice President Kamala Harris calling Trump, congratulating him on the win, discussing the importance of being a president for all Americans. After not addressing her supporters last night, Harris speaking this afternoon.
The light of America's promise will always burn bright.
Harris is with another major win last night, taking the majority in the Senate.
The filibuster will stand. There won't be any new states. They give a partisan advantage to the other side. And we'll quit beating up the Supreme Court every time we don't like the decision they make.
We are still waiting to see what the House looks like, but it is possible that Republicans will have control over the White House and Congress, making it much easier for Trump to enact his policies. Perry Russum, ABC News, the White House.
Now, did y'all catch the three names that's in Trump's cabinet? Only one name stood out. Now, some of y'all will probably think, what name stood out? Shouts out to Archer Revolutionary again. I bet y'all probably think, what name stood out? We heard some nigga named Grupnick, RFK, and Linda McMahon. You know what name stood out to me? And it sure wasn't no goddamn RFK. Linda McMahon stood out. Linda McMahon, the wife of Vince McMahon, the one that's going through the major scandal right now. Linda McMahon being in office, being in Congress, fucking with that type of shit forever. Now she's finally on a board next to a president that can give Vince McMahon, the person that he went against, a fucking federal pardon. So like I said, we might not hear about Vince McMahon at all now. Linda McMahon, Vince McMahon's wife, is going to get Vince McMahon out the spotlight. This shit has got wag the dog written all over it. What if all this shit is just to get Vince McMahon out of fucking prison? We just need Trump elected. Trump is a friend of Vince McMahon. They fought each other. Battle of the fucking billionaires. Now we got Linda McMahon next to fucking Trump. Fuck a RFK. This nigga sound like he smoke 1,000 cigarettes a day. Can't barely hear what the fuck this nigga talking about. You want to support the motherfucking people that killed your fucking family. This is why I don't like about RFK. RFK is exposed. You still in the political arena with niggas that murked your family. So fuck RFK. And that Grupnick motherfucking guy, I don't know who the fuck he is, but yeah, You sealed your fate the moment you signed your name on the dotted line. But anyway, we need to hear this again before I open up the link. But I just needed to let y'all know. Vince McMahon, he might not go to prison. Because after they dropped the silver case with Janelle Grant, they said, we're going to pick up some federal case. And never said about what the federal case it was. Now, guess what? Guess who controls the feds now? Donald fucking Trump. Or so we think. Because the FBI said they do their own motherfucking thing. And the military industrial complex do their own motherfucking thing. So it's going to be a conflict of interest here. Or it's going to be a battle of, do we want Vince McMahon locked up or do we want him protected? But to me personally, all this shit has just got swept under the fucking rug. The whole Vince McMahon case has officially been swept under the rug. Because if Linda McMahon, if Linda McMahon is next to Trump, Vince is not going to prison. This confirmed my suspicion. Like I said, you're not right. We just fucking early. But Linda McMahon been putting in work for a reason. I think she was putting in work because she knew Vince was going to be a motherfucking horn dog and get himself caught up, and she going to be the only nigga to get him out. Why you think Hillary Clinton still stayed with Bill? You feel me? You got to think about this shit. Linda McMahon was actually part of a fucking storyline where Vince McMahon is kissing all over my fucking favorite WWE diva, Trish Stratus, all in front of her. Vince McMahon is a sick dude. Y'all heard the stories. Check out Purple Sky 11. Like, she doing the whole Vince McMahon case, and she covers the police files and the witness statements and all this other shit. You know what I'm saying? She covers everything. You know what I'm saying? Like, I followed her for a whole year on a Chris Benoit scandal. I'm talking about, like, she was actually getting these files, showing it to us and everything. You know, and the Owen Hart scandal. I think I'm still watching videos on Owen Hart. But subscribe to Purple Sky 11. For real. And she ain't been on in a couple months because they ain't been talking about Vince McMahon. You feel me? But since I hear Linda McMahon's name, oh yeah, Vince. Oh yeah, Vince. I got you. It's a wrap for you. Nobody else gonna talk about Vince McMahon, but fuck it, I'm gonna talk about Vince McMahon. That's a sick motherfucker. Stephanie McMahon was like, he wanted to do some type of storyline with Stephanie. And y'all know what type of storyline that I'm talking about. You already know what it is. If he did some sexual shit in front of his wife, what do you think he was going to do with his daughter? He already tried to sacrifice her with The Undertaker. You know what I'm saying? On some ritualistic shit. You know, that's symbolism. Like, damn, you would sacrifice your own motherfucking daughter for more power. And speaking of power, he was the higher power. That was the storyline of WWF with The Undertaker. He had the motherfucking ministry. Vince McMahon had the corporation. They came together and became the corporate ministry. Crazy shit. And they roster was damn near the whole goddamn locker room against Stone Cold, The Rock. Wait, no. The Rock was with the corporation. It was Stone Cold, Kim Shamrock, Mankind, and Big Show against the whole WWE roster. Shit was fucking crazy back in the day. But he was trying to sacrifice his fucking daughter. Think about that. And don't get me started on the steroid use, the Ring Boy scandal, and all the other Pat Patterson shenanigans. Motherfucking Owen Hart's death, Chris Benoit's death. Fuck it. Brian Pillman self-deletion. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers is blaming Vince McMahon for this shit. On some real shit. On some real fucking shit. These motherfucking Eddie Guerrero, Chris Benoit at the prime of their career with the world fucking title. Gone. Just Just gone out of nowhere. Bullshit. They gonna honestly make me think that Chris Benoit did that shit, nigga. I'm gonna stand on it, nigga. Benoit didn't do it. I think he was set up. I think Vince wanted him to do some shit that nigga said no. Vince called in the order, nigga. I get rid of him. But what about the belt? He's a champion. Everybody loves him. I don't give a damn. Do it or you're fired. Because Vince McMahon will say some shit like this. Vince McMahon don't give a fuck. Vince McMahon is this type of guy. You ready?
You might as well go ahead and admit it. Life sucks, and then you die. You might as well go ahead and admit it. Life sucks, and then you die. You might as well go ahead and admit it. Life sucks, and then you die.
That's Vince McMahon. Vince McMahon. Vince McMahon is off the motherfucking hook. Now, you know what'll be a fucking twist? You know what'll be a fucking twist? If Vince McMahon gets locked up. That'll be a twist. Because now that means that the powers that's above Linda McMahon and above Trump trumps Trump. If you understand what I mean. So get ready for, we're not even going to hear about it. We're going to get ready for the holiday season. Everybody is talking about Thanksgiving right now. Christmas. Ain't nobody about to be thinking about Vince McMahon. Linda McMahon is officially in motherfucking office, y'all. Officially, y'all. And you heard Vince McMahon. Life sucks and then while your rich ass is chilling on yachts, shitting on bitches, and smashing them. Living it up. Like on some motherfucking Ja Rule shit. So all the bitches that be living it up, Vince McMahon is living it up like a motherfucker. He can kick back and actually breathe now. He can kick back and actually breathe now. What happened? Oh, all right. I'm gonna go back to the news. Well, like what happened was Kamala gives her speech, and when I was listening to the speech and I was listening to the news coverage, and they found out that like they don't have a whole bunch of people that they know that's going to be in Donald Trump's cabinet, but 3 people. A motherfucker with a last name Drupnik, Linda McMahon, and RFK. So they in the cabinet with Trump. And the only motherfucker that stood out was Linda McMahon. And Linda McMahon been in politics forever. And she now sitting next to the president can be able to protect Donald Trump from going to prison. Because they already dropped the civil grant, the motherfucking like Janelle Grant civil case against Vince for a federal case. So I'm like, all right, what's the federal case? What is the feds looking for? So now we can just throw that out the window. The feds ain't going to be looking for shit. Because now Linda McMahon could get rid of all the fucking evidence because now she has the power to do it. I think this is the power she always wanted because she always been in politics. I think she wanted to either be president or be next to one or be somewhere close by. But now she's in the cabinet of the president. So Vince McMahon, we about to hear nothing. Like, this is why this motherfucker got a Netflix. Dan Schneider, the motherfucker from Nickelodeon that did his motherfucker shenanigans with those kids. This bitch ass nigga get a fucking Netflix special. But rerun P. Diddy's name in the goddamn ground. We got motherfucking meme after meme after meme after video, parody after parody when it comes to regular shit and music, cartoons, but no one is on Vince McMahon's neck. Well, you better be now. But I dropped the link, and if anybody want to come through and give they 2 cents on the election, just let me know. Otherwise, I'm gonna bounce. Oh, yeah, I forgot. I think Jay said he was coming through. You know, I'm not about to tell nobody to hurry up, but like if I don't have nothing to play, I need something to play to motherfucking buy some time for y'all, man. Um, as a matter of fact, let me go to my other account, see if I have something else. What y'all think about this whole thing? You know, like it's just like like now this is y'all time now. What is what? What? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. We about to go to the Jimmy Dore show, y'all. I think I found something. They say it's that woman's fault. Let's hear what the fuck going on here. Let's hear what the fuck going on the Jimmy Dore show.
My hair is so sweaty from playing pickleball for an hour. It's embarrassing. It's really like soaking wet under there. So I told him.
Soaking wet. What? She can get it.
CSI tour will be in Columbus, Dayton, Cleveland, Cincinnati, Lexington, Kentucky, Burbank, California, and Honolulu. Go to jimmydore.com.
Time for a link for tickets.
So Joy Reid knows who's to blame for Kamala losing.
And we all hate Joy Reid. Joy Reid is some black bitch that look like Discount Cisco. Dumps to the Trump. This bitch about to motherfucker sing thong song wearing baller colors and shit.
Not Kamala and her policies of genocide. It's not Kamala and her policies of open borders. It's not Kamala and her policies of not even talking about healthcare and minimum wage, or her policies of not helping the people in Flint, Michigan get clean water, or
yeah, and Flint, Michigan didn't have clean water for a long time. Shouts out to Flint Town. But I gotta show you this. I'll put my camera on. To let you know, they throwing this shit under our motherfucking videos. There you go, that checkbox again, dog. You see that? Whenever we talk about elections or Trump, they throwing that checkbox under our video. Hashtag fuck big tech. All right. Let's get back to the Jimmy Dore show. Jimmy Dore.
Of abandoning the people in East Palestine, America. Or her policies of crushing a union strike. It's not Kamala Harris for sure. You know whose problem it is? I wonder if Joy Reid can find a way to make it a racist statement. Let's see. I bet she can.
You know, it's a state that I think Democrats definitely were reaching for. There was a lot of work to try to turn out the college campuses, which were really fit and really packed, and try to turn out the suburbs. And I think there was a lot of hope because of just the insanity, should we say fairly, of the person who's running for governor in that state, and I thought that, you know, defeating him would also carry Harris in. But in the end, you know, if they didn't make their numbers and essentially exceed.
Talking about carry Harris in. How you gonna carry that bitch? You gonna carry that bitch doggy style. This bitch was fucking everybody. Like, bitch, I'm gonna get to that presidency. Yeah, bitch, you already fucked your way to the highest fucking level position and no one fucks with you. Okay? Stop fucking, all right? You're done. Kamala, go home. Rest your eyes. In the words of the Michael Jordan commercial, stop it. Get some help, okay? But we don't give a fuck about a Kamala.
The numbers that you'll
She's talking about North Carolina.
had in the suburbs, and I think we have to be blunt about why.
Why?
Black voters came through for Kamala Harris.
Black voters are good. No problem. Who's the bad people?
White women voters did not.
White women?
Yeah, white women voters did not. Because at the end of the day, let's play the political game like if I was to step into the political arena and ask why white women wouldn't vote for Kamala. White women don't want to vote for Kamala because at the end of the day, the bitch always laughing on interviews. The bitch don't speak complete sentences. And her background is a lie. Or we can go down a racist route. Black bitches in power be making these white bitches look like they be on the Real World show going crazy. This is the mad real world. He's gonna drive you nuts. That's just my perspective, my opinion. If I was in the political arena still, but since I'm not in the political arena to even entertain this shit, I just want us to fakely entertain why white women didn't want to vote for Kamala. They don't want to vote for Kamala because white women eat salad, black bitches eat motherfucking everything. This bitch talking about the motherfucking greens in the bathtub and shit. I'm not about to eat no greens out no bathtub that a nigga just got done taking the bath and shower in, man. Come on now. This motherfucker cleaning greens in the tub with a fake ass family background. Bitch, I don't believe you cook greens in the tub now. I think you cook greens like a normal nigga do in a fucking pot, bitch. The fuck is wrong? Come on.
And that is what it appears happened in that state.
Let's make it about race. White women, stupid white women. How about the black woman who's committing a genocide? Does she have any responsibility in this? How about you, who didn't pressure her to change her policy?
Or most importantly, how about you not? Oh my God. Oh my fucking God. Hold on. How about you call out Kamala Harris for withholding evidence to keep an innocent black man in prison? How about that? How about you call out her border czar shit that fucking she's supposed to be in? We got a shitload of illegal immigrants in this bitch fucking shit up. You know what I'm saying? Let's hope Trump do what he say he gonna do. Because otherwise, guess what? Niggas gonna be saying fuck Trump, just like they said, let's go Brandon. You better get the fuck these immigrants out of here. Real shit. Because that's what the American people is gonna be focused on. Motherfucking lower inflation and get these fucking immigrants out of here. That's all they care about. Robot shit. NPC robot shit. All I care about is money, lowering the cost of living, and getting the fuck these immigrants out my fucking neighborhood before they knock on your door and take over your house like they did those motherfuckers in Denver. Okay. Jay in the building. What's up, bro?
Supreme.
What's good?
I felt like I was in the back of the Montel Williams show waiting for the host to get done.
Oh. My bad, bro, man. I don't be paying attention to that little motherfucking red dot, B. What up,
Joe? You good? Nothing, man. I've been waiting all day to speak my piece. I also made a Instagram live on my Instagram talking about it, but it's crazy, man. Like, but it's a show. It's a script. We already know what was going to happen with your boy Trump and Kamala. I hope I'm saying her name right. I don't even care. Like, but
hell yeah, nigga. Kamala, Camilla, Camel Toe, whatever.
Yeah, I don't even care. But the gematria line up with Trump, so it was already in the making years ago. He even knew back in 2016. I feel like for this second run to happen, and I feel like this is it. After this is it. It won't be, your traditional type thing going on no more. Like it's a wrap, bro. Grand finale.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
You're right, because like after this, we go into the motherfucking 2030 agenda. So it's like shit. If you do another term and and it goes good, he goes into the 8 years going into the 2030 agenda, and plus like Elon Musk and the and all the other globalists, and the shit crazy. It's like like what it looks like is like the globalists, like the motherfucker like Klaus Schwab's and all the other the side on lock. And I think nigga once Trump in office, now the fucking business side is on lock. The motherfucking corporation shit. It's like, yo, nigga, make sure the American corporation is good. That type of shit.
Yeah, like
big motherfuckers have to give them money.
Yeah, you're right. It's gonna be a lot of people gonna be tested with the soul for real. Like you gonna either keep playing this system, or you just gonna have to get off the grid and come together as a collective union, and show people we can do it without them, because at this point they think that we don't know what's going on, but we do, and it's crazy.
Yep. And they fucking heated about it. They fucking heated that.
They upset. They fear dumb people, which they don't need to fear because we got the power. We have the power, and we been had the power. You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna be an interesting 8 years and beyond. And all I know is that I'm gonna tap more into myself and try to at least get a divine feminine on my level. So the union of us will be so much power that they can't even stop that. So that's the plan. So I just want everybody out there, just don't worry about them. Worry about us. And we continue to, separate from the system. That's all we can do.
Yup.
Yep.
Celebrate from the motherfucking system, dog. Nigga, that's a message.
Yep.
Message! What the fuck is low key clips, dog?
I don't know. John Host put the show up low key. I think low key probably at work. John Host put the show up because I talked to him in the chat. So I know they see the notification. If not, YouTube is on that shadow banning, but it's crazy.
Hell yeah, because they throwing those check boxes everywhere. Anybody talking about election or Trump, nigga, put the check box in your video.
Yep.
Everywhere.
Yep.
Everybody else subscribed to that's talking about it, nigga, check box.
Yep. Man, like they can't stop the truth. I don't care what you do. It's time now that it's time, bro. It's time. I feel it through my soul, bro. Like every day, like since all this been going on, every day I've been feeling like, yo, it's really time, bro. Like it's really hard to explain. I just know my soul feel it more than ever.
Yeah, same here. It's like, yeah, dog, you feel it in your spirit or your soul. It's like something is about to happen so much that you can feel the electricity around you. Like, God damn, nigga, what the fuck about to happen out here?
Yeah. But,
and the energy of the people is motherfucking changing and corrupt.
Listen,
what makes me mad about everything is the Detroit Lions is winning like a motherfucker. They whooping ass. And that's going to motherfucking make niggas not go to the revolution. If the Lions was losing and like we still like moping around and motherfucking like not dealing with the inflation problem and the motherfucking living arrangement with the fucking government. Dog, we would have probably started a revolution, nigga, because everybody is fucking broken homes. We would have started this. She said, "Fuck Kamala and Trump, and fuck the Lions, nigga. Fuck these fucking Lions." And
that's what they do. They try to put entertainment in a way of us thinking how to revolt against this government.
That entertainment is working. The entertainment is working, man. We whooped the Cowboys 54-14. Yeah, nigga, like that'll make a nigga not start a revolution.
Yeah, you're right.
Like we have to fucking stadium.
Yep, my dad loved the Cowboys, so he was kind of upset. But I told him, bro, like they don't want the Cowboys to win. You know what I'm saying? It's a distraction. Like,
yeah, and plus too, real talk. We got to look at it like this: the Cowboys had their time. They had their time.
The 90s.
Now it's the Lions' turn, man.
Yeah.
Sooner or later, the fucking Dolphins going to get their shine, and I think they did. So like because the Dolphins was trash. Dolphins was trash.
Dolphins ain't been good since Ricky Williams, man.
Right. So and plus after my motherfucking nigga we had Dominic Sue on our shit. He went to the Dolphins. I think they won a ring. So I was like, shit.
Yeah, and then Dan Marino. I don't think he never won a ring with Dolphins. I don't think Dan Marino.
Yeah, he a legend.
Yeah, he a legend. Him and John Elway. John Elway kept getting in Dan Marino way.
So, like back when it was real competition, man, nigga. Like back when it was real competitive, dog. Now we got offensive pass interference. What the fuck is that, nigga? I interfere with my own fucking catch.
Yup.
Just like that's bullshit.
Yup. And then with the NBA, they making the Knicks win. They're making the Knicks win in the NBA, and I'm not really keeping up with that, baby. I just heard recently the Knicks are winning, and I'm like, man, it's really a shift going on. The Knicks winning because the Knicks haven't been good since the 90s. So it's like, man, it's crazy.
Exactly. They had their time too. Yeah. The 90s and shit.
Yeah.
Everybody had a fucking Knicks jersey on. It was Knicks, Orlando Magic jerseys and shit.
Chicago Bulls.
Yeah, definitely the Bulls. That Bulls is all over the place. Jordan, Pippen, Rodman.
Yup.
Jordan, Pippen, Rodman
Yup.
jerseys everywhere.
Yup.
And the only Piston jerseys, it was Grant Hills, Isaiah Thomas, Stackhouse.
Oh yeah.
And Joe Dumars. They was rocking those jerseys all over the place.
Yeah. Man, it was an amazing time. But like I said, everything gotta go back to the origin of what it was. You know what I'm saying? So by this happening, with the shift happening, it's gonna be better for us more than them. And they know that. That's why they doing all these distractions and stuff like that. And I'm just sitting back with my popcorn and I'm like, man, I see this shit for what it is. Like
exactly, dog. I'm the same way. Kick back, grab your popcorn, and look at life unfold. This shit is crazy, scary, funny, sad, depressing, stressful, action packed, all at the same damn time. Like, god damn.
But like I said, it's gonna go back to the origin. It's gonna have to end somehow. And I'm just glad that I'm in this time to be aware and know and find like-minded people that I can talk to about this, because you rarely find people that understand or overstand what you're saying, because they think, oh, you crazy, you conspiracy theorist, not knowing not knowing that you see it for what it is.
Yup. It's hard to find people that can connect with this, because they will call a motherfucker crazy for this shit. But I call a motherfucker crazy for praying to a sky daddy named Jesus. So I'm like, if you call me crazy, bitch, I can call you crazy too for motherfucker believing in a talking snake.
Exactly.
And believing in an old nigga climbing a mountain to talk to a burning bush. You call me crazy. I'm calling you Christians crazy too. It's like, shit, man, you can go tit for tat all night.
Man, they really done us in with religion, man. They put the churches on every corner of the streets in the hood. You know what I'm saying? Like it just was so embedded in us that we thought that was a way to elevate us, not knowing that we was the ones, to elevate ourselves. And to this day, you still got, I'm gonna say 50%, still thinking that idea is gonna help them evolve, but they're gonna have to find out the hard way.
And the main thing that the pastors and everybody else don't want you to do, they don't want you. Don't ask.
Don't
ask no questions. Don't ask no fucking questions about what's going on, because if you do, you're gonna get ousted, called crazy.
Find out what's going on.
Yep, exactly.
And then the pastors, they have all this information, but they want to keep giving people the poison and not the truth, because they are part of Freemasonry, and they know the real information. And it's like I work in this job. And this guy, I was subbing for him, because I do the sub for the teachers. I was subbing for him, and lo and behold, this man was a Freemason, and he was low key trying to convert me to be a Freemason. I was like, man, I'm good on that. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be that. So they be trying to
convert you.
They be trying to recruit people and stuff like that. But I already got the knowledge that I need. I don't need to be part of the Freemasonry little ritual cult. I'm good on that. I'm a leader of my own. You know what I'm saying? And I couldn't get up people that's on my like-minded, frequency. I don't need to be in a Freemasonry code. Somebody over me and stuff like that. I wind up and bust their head over to the white meat.
That's right. And you know what's even crazy? And it's good that we don't fuck with the Masons, because they only up to 33 degrees. 36 degrees or whatever when it comes to the secret degrees. When you find out after the 33, there's some more degrees that we don't even know nothing about. So whatever degree it is, we are on a higher level, because God level was 360 degrees of knowledge. So if y'all running the world with only 33 degrees, that ain't shit.
Exactly.
We are the gods. We 360. We go double that to 720. Go to 1440 on these niggas.
Speak it. That's our say right there, abundance, because they just use that to try to control people. And like you said,
Hey, what's up,
to the legend?
Supreme.
The legend is in the building, man.
Hey, what's up,
man? Dog, it's an hot man, dog. Dog, you come to the panel, dog. It's cold, dog. I feel like we gotta roll out the red carpet.
No, man, I'm just a regular man. I was enlisted in the army, man. I wasn't an officer. You ain't got to get nothing from me. I work for a living.
Yo, bro, the only reason why I say it is because like everybody bigged your name up, and then like when another guy was like, "Wait a minute, the armchair revolutionary." When someone say the armchair revolutionary, that's how you know
No,
like
I
nigga,
was
you a
that
legend.
famous. I was just trying. I thought I was just a little Negro trying to wake a few people up.
Yeah, it's the
Right,
aura
you know?
that we bring that people wanna
Yeah, I
give us
think
our
because
flowers.
when I went on Dwayne his show podcast a year ago, right before I got out, people just like, wow, this guy has a lot of knowledge. But I got most of my knowledge from he just died. He's in the ancestral realm. I don't say rest in peace. I say just he's in the ancestral realm. Dr. Walter Williams died 2 weeks ago. He called me at 6 months before I joined in the white man's army, man. And he was like, yeah, brother, I just want to teach you. He was sharp as a tack at like 90 years old and taught me the whole history of how the Bible was made when the Greeks invaded Egypt. It blew my mind. So I was taught by the best.
That's what's
Yep.
up. That's what's
Even though I have
up.
a few disagreements with the great scholar, like he says the Egyptians had no army, and I see a lot of like evidence they had an army. But that was, of course, everyone's going to have different. Dr. Ben is going to have a different conclusion than Dr. Williams, and then Oshawa Quaid is going to have a different conclusion than Dr. Williams. So it just depends on the scholar. We just have to take from all the best scholars.
Right.
And Dr. Ray Hagen's, all these great scholars. Dr. Ray Hagen's still going strong. We got to take the best from all the best scholars and put it together and put together what works and what makes sense.
Yeah, forever a student. Yeah.
Forever, you always learn it. Like so, if he just calls himself Mr. Fuller. Mr. Fuller Jr. always says, "I'm always learning." That man's 95 years old, Korean War veteran. So,
Yep.
Ooh, you're part of the Korean War. Woo.
Yeah,
he's that. Mr. Fuller is 95. He's that old to be a part of the Korean War, man. Most World War II veterans are dead now.
Yeah. My dad was part of the Vietnam War.
My dad was like a year too young. He got lucky. He joined right after Vietnam ended to get out of his little small country town.
Yeah. Okay.
I got
every time I hear
Go ahead.
Every time I hear Vietnam, I think about that. There's something happening here.
Man, I made a whole playlist. A year ago, I made a whole playlist of every Vietnam era song that plays in movies. Yeah. I put Jimi Hendrix. I put white boys that made that song. I just want to celebrate all them classic songs from the '60s. I put in there.
Yeah, do you see the jacket that I have on in my profile? Yeah. Well, that's my dad's jacket from the Vietnam era. He was a Coast Guard. These are one of the jackets, and then I think that's a Coast Guard jacket. It's a blue one. I'm wearing a green one. I don't really know what agency it was, but I just know I'm wearing one of his jackets he wore during our times.
Oh, so that's what's up.
Yeah,
so that's cool, man.
Jacket I'm wearing.
Do veterans come up to you and recognize it?
Sometimes, but I just did a photo shoot for it because I was trying to pick between what album cover I wanted to put it on my album cover, but I don't wear it out like that.
That's what's up. It's sure it's a cool looking jacket, dog. And plus it got like sentimental value and it brings out the album. So like, that's cool.
Yeah.
Man, I just love like when you wear like sometimes it's just, people be wearing military jackets and they're even wearing the military, but it's such a cool look. I gotta say, like just wearing like, and I went to when I got out of the army, I went to Graceland. I know that people said he was a racist white dude, but I just wanted to go. I was passing through Memphis. I used to live there. I just went and saw Elvis Presley, like his museum at his house, right? And I bought an army jacket that says Elvis Presley on it, but it shrunk down too small for me any damn way. But that jacket was like $60.
Okay.
Dang.
I'd love to see a picture of that. I know him and Michael Jackson, Jimi Hendrix, I'm gonna say Prince, John Lennon, all of them used to wear military type clothing like that. That's why I kind of got the idea from. And my dad just had it in his closet. And I was like, let me try to see what I can do with this.
And how come Prince didn't take up that motherfucking wardrobe? This nigga went to the motherfucking women's department. This nigga Prince with the fucking
he wearing the blouse.
Yeah, him and Rick James.
Right.
Them high
James with the
heels.
hooker boots, nigga. Rick James had the hooker boots on the album cover, nigga.
Yup. That Street Songs album. That album was crazy though.
Use and abuse that. That's what I used to do.
Yeah, that was the shit, bro. This nigga said he used to throw $100,000 cocaine parties on a daily. Like, nigga, that nigga had bread. Like $100,000 cocaine parties, and you wake up walking past niggas you don't even know, stepping over bodies and shit. Like, who the fuck is that nigga? Oh yeah, that nigga played in that movie.
What made the Days of Pell sketch? What made the Days of Pell sketch so funny was that it was a true story. That's what made it so. I was laughing as a kid. Then I grew up a little more, and then rewatched it. I was like, man, this is really funny because this really happened.
When you motherfuckers take one more step, I'm kicking this nigga out the motherfucking window.
Y'all hear me? Y'all hear me?
This nigga wasn't playing. Charlie Murphy wasn't playing.
My phone cutting up.
No, we sound cool on my end.
Okay. Yeah, all them stories was I feel like was real. They said they said it was real. That Prince one had me cracking up. He was like, "Do you want pancakes, Charlie?" And stuff.
That was too funny.
Prince the ball for real.
Yeah.
I mean,
it was like,
they're
make
both
sure you bring your
funny,
parents
but...
to the game. Bring your parents to the game because you might get embarrassed.
Yeah, but Prince can really ball though. That what they're saying. He can really ball. I seen a picture of this man shooting a jump shot, and this man was high off the ground with them little high heel shoes. I'm like, that's crazy.
That nigga shorter than me, and I'm 5'7".
Well, yeah, Prince was short, man. He was like 5'4".
Yup, that nigga.
Yep.
He pulled up in a Corvette.
I think Rey Mysterio is shorter than me. I think that nigga like 5'6".
Kendrick Lamar.
Shit, I forgot. I think that nigga like, I don't know, 5'6", 5, probably 5'2".
Kendrick had to sell out, man, because Kendrick had to sell out, man, because
like
he was
4'11".
Yeah,
What
he's
you said?
yeah, Kendrick had to sell out.
Yeah, I'm bullshit.
I don't care what you said.
No, I'm just saying that, of course, Kendrick had to sell out, man, because that man would die a virgin if he didn't sell out and get some money, bro.
Niggas say die a virgin. Hell no.
That's crazy though. But I mean, so I already said my piece on what I think moving forward, and I know Kane, you said a little bit of what you feel moving forward with this whole thing. But
what's your prediction though, Jay? What's your prediction? I got a question. What's your prediction on the future? You know, like since Trump back in this bitch, what's your prediction? Like what's gonna happen with?
I'm gonna say you gotta go based off the energy, of everything, like the energy of what he's bringing in. He's bringing in, you know, a little bit of confusion, a little bit of chaos, a little bit of AI as well. So all that's gonna play a part in this next 8 years and moving forward, and it's gonna trickle down. And like I said before, we just got to focus on ourselves, and that's gonna be the key to distinguish the real and the fake. And that's it. Is that simple from my perspective?
You know, dog, that's a great perspective. And what I got out of that, you said trickle down. So that means it's gonna be bullshit trickle down economics. Niggas ain't gonna get shit.
Like always.
When I heard trickle down, I'm like, yep, trickle down economics.
Yep.
Good shit. I didn't know how the truth in that motherfucker. Like, what about you, Armchair? Revolutionary, the legend. What you think the future gonna hold?
I appreciate you, man. Your positive adjectives to me. But yeah, man, what I think, man, I was just talking to a dude I've known a long time named Bill. He used to be on YouTube named Bill Greathouse. And we were talking about that, and what we were talking about. Now he's 60, but I'm I'm almost as awake as him, man. But it's like what I see, man, is that the Trump is there to bring in the fall of America, to bring us into the one world government. And then he's a walking contradiction. He's very divisive. He's funny as hell, very divisive. Says what he acts like he's saying whatever on his mind, but really he's reading from a script. But he's just a good actor. He acts like he's saying it off the top of his head. He's already got a script. That's what an actor can act so well. They can act like it's natural, but it's totally from a script. So the one, I just lost money in crypto, so I'm done with this. Done with the crap. I don't want to cuss on your chair. I'm done with the crap. But anyway, so it's like, they're gonna bring in one world government. They're gonna bring in a social credit score, just like China, where if you go against the government, they'll lower your social credit score. Then if say, for example, I'm as vocal as I am and stuff like that. They don't care I'm a veteran, all that stuff. They don't care about all that. They are as vocal as I am and outspoken as I am. They're gonna lower my social credit score. Then that turns off your world current cryptocurrency. Then they're gonna bring in. Then they make it where anyone feeds you, anyone gives you a loaf of bread, even your mama tries to help you out. They cut out her water off, and then you're gonna starve to death. So they already got it locked down. They got the energy weapons in space that can burn people from up in space. So
that's
and
crazy.
then, man, you got the thing about in the 80s, they came out with the Illuminati card game where Trump is on there getting killed or unalive. Sorry, unalive.
Oh
I don't
yeah,
want
they gonna do a third attempt.
I saw it too. Keep going, keep hitting them.
Yeah, man. So therefore, and then Trump his family changed their name from a German name like Dwarf or something in the 1870s. That's their official story, and they changed their name to Trump. But the whole reason they changed the name to Trump because they groomed Trump, this current Trump, to be the one to bring down America. All the way, they've probably been planning this for a century, man. So that's the plan, because these dark Illuminati people, they are whatever they believe they're in touch with some type of dark energy field or something, and so they can plot the evil out for centuries. And then the Rothschilds are like, you will own nothing and be happy. Klaus Schwab said that stuff too. You will own nothing, be happy. And then Rothschild also said, I will give you my money for your labor. I will give you your perishables like your food. But if everything you buy with my money, I own it. So that's what they're bringing in, man.
Yep.
That's the real deal.
That's why that gematria, all that gematria with him, like the numbers and him how he doing it right now, it all match up because that gematria go back to them years too. That's crazy.
Well, all roads lead back to Egypt, like I always say. So all that happened was when the Greeks invaded Egypt, they took the gematria, the symbols, the hieroglyphics. The first time, according to Dr. Williams, the Europeans were illiterate, so they had no language before the Egyptians. So the Egyptians gave them a language. They took that, made it called Koine Greek, and then they took that back to Greece and Rome and made Greek, and then they made Latin. So that's and then so they took, and Freemasonry comes from. They plagiarized ancient Egypt, and now the ancient Egyptians are using for positive spirituality. When the white invaders took over, they use it for negative spirituality. See, it's like this whole like the GUN debate. Like a weapon is a tool. You can use it for good or evil, just like spirituality. You can use it for good or evil. So they're choosing to use it for evil. It's like, see, according to example, it'd be like Star Wars. You can be on the dark side, you can be on the light side, but ideally you want to be in balance. If someone steps to you and try to fight you, you can defend yourself, go to the dark side. But when it's time for the care for your family and your friends and people that are doing right by you, you got the light side for them. So it's all spirituality is all about balance. That's why even in ancient Egypt, we say what we can decipher from it is about what the 5 principles of Ma'at is, like balance, peace, justice, reciprocity, harmony. So we have to, those are like the 5 principles. So balance is one of those principles, man. So, but the way these European bankers work, they are not in balance. They're all about conquest, taking over, and whether we don't have to go into David Icke or they live territory. Like, it doesn't, to me, it never really mattered if they're secretly dark reptiles from another dimension. To me, it doesn't really matter, because if you take out the banker, you take out the system. So you could if you take him out, you can make a better world with a better system. I mean, like the first Zeitgeist movie, like they exposed the he might be an agent or might not be, but he exposed the banking system. Like if we went to a resource economy or some a better system, not based on debt, this dead paper called money, we have a whole planet here ready to be used, and no one can do anything because we have to wait on a banker to print their money that means nothing, like toilet paper.
Yep.
That's a fact. And plus, when you was talking about like the good and the light side, you made me think about the show Charm. Yes, I used to watch the show Charm because those three bitches was bad. Alyssa Milano,
I feel you on that.
Shannon Doherty, and that bitch. Oh, what the fuck is her name? The redhead bitch, the good ass lips, and the other bitch named Holly. But you know, like yeah, like they was witches, but they was doing good for the hood, you know, and you know, like and to protect their house. So like so yeah, you know, like you know, they had to do their thing. But I love to smash those bitches.
Yeah, and you ever seen The Craft, man? You ever seen The Craft that came out in the 90s?
Oh yeah, The Craft was the shit.
Yeah, I rewatched that a few months ago, man. I rewatched that movie a few months ago. I hadn't seen it in years, and I was like, one, Black Shorty could get it, and they all could get it, but Black Shorty was
oh yeah. She was so hot, and then they put her in half baked. I was like, yep, she hot. She's still hot. And then they put her in half and half. I'm like, damn, she got thick. She get it.
Yeah, she can get it, and even bigger. She can get it. But they said, man, I think she requested. I think she told the director to request the whole racist scene where the chick that's married to Ben Stiller in real life calls her a darkie, and I think. But at first, she had a hard time getting hired because of racism, even in California. So
that's fucked up.
And that came out. That movie came out in '96.
They want to hold porn. Like, you gotta go
But yeah, man, it's the back to the duality and the balance of things. Like that's the one way we can eclipse them because they like you know Armchair said they're not most of them not balanced. It's all about chaos and destruction and control. But once we understand that balance within ourselves, it's a wrap. It's truly a wrap.
Yeah, man. Think about like you could bring up fictional villains like the Emperor from Star Wars or the Baron or Emperor from Dune. Those type of characters. When you see, they put in a fiction right in your face where those type of dudes are what we're dealing with. The Emperor is no chill, no compromise from Star Wars. He wants to rule the whole galaxy, and the only way to stop him is to unalive him. That's it.
Yeah.
I mean, but y'all know that Donald Trump smashed black chicks.
Yeah, I heard about it.
Yeah, I mean, you can still be like,
yep.
You can still be a white supremacist and smash black chicks, bro. You can still.
Right. Thomas Jefferson had a whole bunch of black chicks.
Hell yeah. Turn all that ass down. They turn that ass down.
Slave hoes, like yo, I'm about to go.
Man, one time I was at a party. I talked about it on my own little channel. One time I was at a party in Florida last year, and my homie, he's a YouTuber, but he quit YouTube. He's a Mexican dude from New Mexico, and he's called Mr. Hate Vicious, man. He doesn't mind me shouting out his name. But yeah, he's a cool dude. He actually does PORN on the side for money, but now he's realized there's no money in after the C word hit, after the thing that happened a few years ago that was a scam. After the scam hit, there's no money in it no more. Yeah. So then so we're at the party, man, and we're chilling at this party in Tampa. Once a year they have this party in Tampa called the Fetish Con, where people go there to meet somebody freaky, or they get girls go there to get freaky. But it was he said it was really lame this year because it was like on the rainbow side of the lane. It was real rainbow this year. And it was, but we did everything. You can't have shit. And the girls were straight on feminist. Now I had my little homie. I won't say his name. My little homie. He went. Dude is a little. He probably hear this interview, but he's a little crazy. He's half Asian dude, but he's cool as hell. But he's a little crazy, right? He just went up to some hot white. He's into white girls, right? No, hey, do your thing. He's half white, half Asian. So he went up to some white girls, and he's like, so I'm just not making fun of, but he's like a scrawny little nerd dude. I'm just saying he's a scrawny nerd tech, like into tech and stuff. So he's a scrawny little nerd dude. He's not no muscle guy. So he walks up to these girls dressed as like fairies or something, and it's like, hey, you got some DSL lips or something. And they just ran off, man. So he went too hard.
Wow.
My New Mexican homie, the New Mexican dude from that Mr. Hay, he saw a black chick with a big ass, and she was looking good because she was in shape, decent sized boobs, and a great ass. She's only like 5'4" or something, but she had a great ass. I was like, damn, and he was like, damn. So it's like she reminded me of my ex-girlfriend, except a little better looking. So I'm like, damn. So I said, I'm gonna try to get at her, but hold on, I'm gonna be patient about it. I'm gonna get at her because I know I got charisma, right? Now New Yorkers call it Riz, but I got charisma. I can know how to step to chicks, right? So then anyway.
So that's what Riz mean. I never knew what it mean. I saw that bitch all over the place. Now I know Riz means charisma. Thank you. Thank you, dog. See, I learn something every day, nigga. Thank you.
Yeah.
Very simple, right? New Yorkers are shortening everything down, right? And it's so silly. Anyway, so then she comes to the bar, and I go to the bar, and then I buy a drink, and I say, "Hey, what's up?" She was wearing a cat outfit, and I was wearing the villain from Batman, because there's a version of the villain from Batman, Two-Face, that's black, right? So I'm wearing the Two-Face outfit. So I say, "Hey, what's up? You're wearing you're Catwoman. I'm Two-Face. We didn't get together." And then she's like, "Okay, let's go back and go to the spanking room so y'all can spank me or whatever." I said, "You took pictures with me so y'all can spank me." But then I spanked her and grabbed her cheeks. She also let an ugly white man, maybe I think it was a Jew with money that was married to a Puerto Rican. Anyway, so then I spanked her, and she let me grab her cheeks though, but she just gave me a hug and just go. So I was like, she's like a feminist. The whole party was lame, bro, because it was like nothing but feminists not interested in alpha dudes, man. Because I'm tall, I'm in decent shape, not big and fat. So if they not letting me hit, I'm like, they on some straight BS, bro.
Yeah.
God
They
damn
was
it.
trying to tease people.
They was all agents in that
There was a
motherfucker.
tease, bro.
Yeah. That's crazy.
TOCK, bro.
Yeah, we're gonna fuck up the party. We're gonna reject every nigga that try to holler. Like, you son of a bitch.
Yep.
And I know how to holler too. I don't just whip. My half Asian dude, he just want to basically whip it out and be like, "Get down to suck it." You know what I'm saying?
Like, pull up.
We've all had a friend like that.
This nigga came.
Everybody's got a friend like that. They only 1% of girls reciprocate their desires, but we all have a friend like that goes up to every chick and be like, "Hey, if I could rearrange the outfit, I put you and I together. So get down here and start sucking." You know?
Yeah, the wild.
Why do we always have that one friend that does that wild ass shit? I'm like, man, why do we bring you with us?
I guess because he be
They
making
blow
most
up the party,
bro.
If you're not a celebrity or like the top 10% of looks, man, you cannot pull that off.
Yeah.
They'll call the police on your ass and be like, sexual harassment.
Now you can get away with more. That was more possible back in the 80s and 70s, but now you can't do that.
There's like, yo, girl got some rocking tits. There's like, nigga didn't get his face punched for saying that, yo, my girl got some rocking tits. Yo, thanks for the compliment, dude.
The whole reason Al Capone got cut in the 1920s is because he was a young gangster at the time. He walked up to a waitress and says, "Hey, I wanna fork you, sister." And, he's just a reckless gangster like that. And then her brother, he just said that, rocked up to a girl and says, "I want to pork you right now, sister." And her brother cut his face twice, boom, boom, with a quick little switchblade, boom, boom.
That's
and so that's what happened. And he just went. But back in the 1920s, they didn't play that either. That was a sweet spot in history, like the 70s, 80s, and kind of the 90s, where you could kind of be wild like that. Now them days are over. You can't be wild like that with females. They hit you with that
Me Too movement.
That harassment charge. It's over.
Yep. You can't even look at a bitch the wrong way without getting sexual harassment. That nigga weird.
Yep.
Like,
dude,
bitch,
in the army, they'll write you up in the army for looking at a chick too hard.
Dang, that's crazy.
Yeah, bro. And then the Rainbow Coalition is strong up in there, man. They strong up in there. I had a dude roommate who was flaming from Atlanta. I had a roommate from Africa. This fool, I know this dude fool. He was in my unit. I known him a while. He was getting kicked out for doing booger sugar. So he was from East Africa. He was getting kicked out for doing booger sugar. I was getting kicked out because I didn't take the J.
That's
How did
crazy.
he manage to get that? Like, where did y'all raid or something to get that shit? It's like,
Man,
what
you
the
go
fuck?
and man, we were stationed in El Paso, Texas. All you gotta do is go to the strip club, get friendly with the bouncers. The bouncers sell it in the back of the strip club every Saturday.
Damn.
Allegedly, everybody, allegedly.
Allegedly.
I'm not talking about what I'm not admitting to no crime. I'm not admitting nothing. I'm just saying that that's why I knew what they were doing, right? So I knew an Iptry guy that did it. And I'm not gonna say no names. I'm not saying the name of this guy. So but yeah, so he but the man was a straight fool. I didn't like he dude. Well, the reason mainly I didn't like dude, not only was he on the rainbow side, he actually claimed to be straight and all this stuff, right? Then we go downtown El Paso for my birthday, the last year I was in the army, right? We go and my birthday's in May. We go down and go to this we go to the bar. I'm the DD though, so I only have one beer. I'm a big guy. I can have one beer and be totally sober. So then he's drinking, but he only had like 3-year beer. He's a skinny African. East Africans are very skinny guys, right? So he's a skinny guy. So he had about only 3 beers though, but still not that much. And then he starts chatting up a obvious Mexican train station. And obvious, bro. This fool looked like a young George Lopez in drag.
That's
Oh my
crazy.
god!
Imagine that. So I was like, and so I was like, dude, I said, dude, he's like, oh, I can't believe I didn't know it was a guy. I kissed him. And it's like, dude, you didn't know that was a guy? Dude, you on the rainbow. Can't say what I said, but I said, you straight rainbow, bro. So we clown dude for 6 months. And guess what they did to me? They would go in our group. We had this team chat in our smartphones. They can make team chats for you. They hit you in the team chat, and that's how you communicate. So, but eventually, we had a team chat. Was only the highest ranking person was only E5, which is that's some rank, but not that much rank. So it became there's a lot of E5s are so immature. They just let everything just go AWOL. I mean, just go crazy, right? Arrive, man. And so they basically took my image and made me in a RuPaul with a Photoshop AI.
What?
And I'm like, dude, y'all the one that are suspect. I didn't do nothing like that. I had a girlfriend. I dated a girl from Haiti for a year while I was in there, smashing her every weekend. And then I also had a little actual born female Mexican on the side. So I was never, bro, on no suspicious side of the lane.
Man.
So this dude, and then the dude, when I was leaving the army, the dude, he left the TV in the barracks room. And I went and I said, I knew how to clean it out because you have to clean out everything out that room, not even your neighbor when he leaves. So I sold it to a pawn shop for only $80. This fool went and told the MPs, and then I had to tell them, it's like, did you steal private so-and-so's TV from Africa? I'm like, no, I want a lawyer. And then they said, okay, this is so petty, we're gonna drop the charges, get out of here. So that's why I didn't. Dude was just straight tripping. So he was mad at me because we knew what he was. And then we had a Mexican guy. This Mexican guy looked like there's Mexicans from Mexico City that look like white guys, right? Because of Spanish blood, right? This guy looked like a chubby white guy with he had blue eyes and blonde hair. So he was also on the chat, always posting rainbow spicy content and gifts up in there. And full on dude action. And I was like, dude, y'all are straight tripping. I don't want to see that.
It's like, man, nigga, I don't care how bored a nigga get. Like, y'all niggas don't do no shit like this.
That's what the army's full of. All these guys that a lot, like the old saying goes, a lot of truth is said in jest, which means people say the truth in a joking way a lot of times because they want to say it in a joking way to disarm you. But they're saying the truth, right? So he is sitting there. Those dudes were in there. A lot of rainbow stuff has happened up in there. Now it's been legal in the army for the last 8 years, so it went out of control my last year up in there. My last year up in there, we had to take a train station class about when we get soldiers that want to be a girl and they're born a guy, you got to call them a girl, and vice versa. And I said, what? I said, what? Oh, hell no. I'm telling you, man. That's like, I consider myself the OG Silverback of army content because like how OG always exposing how Rainbow the prison is. I'm exposing how Rainbow the army was in my years up in there. Now all the OGs be like, there was none of that in there. It's like, yeah, you were in there in 1980 and they were in the closet. What are you
Right,
talking about?
right. No one could say shit because they would have got clapped.
They would have got clapped and dishonorable, no benefits, discharge. You on the street homeless.
Yeah. They're like, why? Why you on the street? Oh yeah, because I'm a fruitcake. Oh yeah, you deserve to be out here, motherfucker. Like, what the fuck?
That's what the 80s were, man. That's what they put. That's why they put it in that that dumbass movie Brokeback Mountain. He says, "I'm not Q word," and he's like, "I'm not Q word either," or "I'm not QUEER." You know, a lot of suspicious dudes be doing full on man on man action, and then be talking about, "I'm not Q word."
Yeah. And they had that mental battle with they self and eventually self-delete.
Yeah. Yeah,
Crazy.
exactly. I mean, a lot of dudes be a lot of dudes be on some. Oh, J. Edgar Hoover, who founded the FBI, he was straight rainbowed out in real life, right? And the mob caught him doing man-on-man action in one of their hotels, right? So they blackmailed him, and then he said the mob don't exist. Let's attack the Black Panthers.
Yeah. And then the Black Panthers countered like, bitch, we got your COINTEL profiles. You scared of us, bitch.
Oh, they Black Panthers got the COINTEL profile?
How did they do it? Let them know. Let them know.
No, I don't know that history. So I didn't know that the Black Panthers, I thought they got clapped by the FBI.
Oh yeah, they did get clapped, but like during the Watergate scandal with Nixon, like they raided some offices and grabbed a whole bunch of files, and like the COINTEL profiles was the files that they grabbed. Yep, and they leaked it.
Okay, that's what they grabbed. That's what they grabbed too, because I'm not mainly Nixon was after his rivals' paperwork.
Like I know it was during the Nixon era though, for sure. Like the Watergate scandal shit.
Yeah. But so you say Black Panthers also grabbed COINTELPRO exposure too.
Yep.
Because no one knew about that back before the internet. No one knew if they didn't have paperwork, it didn't exist, right? So
yeah, exactly. Yep. Shit was wild in the 60s, bro. Niggas getting clapped, presidents getting clapped, leaders getting clapped.
You see that movie, the Black is like Judas and the Black Messiah? Came out on HBO a few years back.
Oh, yep. I didn't see it, but I saw previews and I did like a couple reviews on the trailer. I didn't watch it because like I already know what it is. A black guy, just like motherfucker, like, like becoming a cop to take down his own people. Like that's what I saw out of the whole thing. I'm like,
yeah, he wasn't actually. He was just a snitch, man, a confidential informant. Yeah. He got popped by the government for pretending to be a cop to steal a car, and they say either we're going to give you a long time in prison or you snitch on the Black Panthers. And he snitched on the Black Panthers.
I heard that Al Sharpton went through that same shit. Al fucking Sharpton went through that same shit.
Oh, I don't trust that, man. Like my dad was so taken with him back in the day in the 2000s. And I was like, I don't trust no Al Sharpton, bro. And his weight loss is very suspicious. It's like he's like a plant. He first starts out big and fat. Definitely. Now he's all shriveled up.
Yeah. Like, I forgot what the feds caught him on, but like he was doing some shit illegal. I got to go back to my research. But like he did some shit illegal. They was like, yo, nigga, dog, you about to motherfucker do some snitching for us and wear a wire. And you're going to wear a wire.
That motherfucker. Like, oh, imagine that fat nigga with a wire. He'd be like the fat Italian gangster on The Sopranos that was wearing the wire. He's like, hey man, let's go to the sauna. And there's an episode of The Sopranos where
I love that motherfucking show. They shot that nigga up. And like it was a good question when a psychiatrist asked. It was like, yo, dog, motherfucker, you gonna fuck him up because he's gay? It's like it ain't about that. It's like what if he was in prison and got fucked? It was like, yo, nigga, that's different. He's in prison. Ain't no bitches.
Tony was like, guys get a pass for that. That's different. But I want you to know that I never had to I did not do a long enough sentence to partake in those type of activities.
Right.
So but also a real mobster reviewed The Sopranos, like I think it was like a year ago. This guy was really in the mob, but he was a He was straight.
Oh yeah,
He
that
didn't
Michael guy. You know the
Michael
Mikey
Francese or something.
something. I forgot his name.
Michael Francese or something like that. Michael Francese or
Yeah.
something like that. He reviewed it and he was like, you know, he like was a straight financial criminal. So he didn't really have to do in the whole all the violence too much. So they never caught him with no bodies. So he only did straight financial crime. So I mean, he just only did tax evasion for gas, but the government came after him for that. But anyway, he reviewed The Sopranos and said, if you talk to a head shrinker while you're in the mob, you're gonna end up in the back of a trunk in a week.
Yup.
You cannot talk.
Soprano was not supposed to be talking to that bitch. She was kind of hot though. Nigga, I love
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, they found she's kind of hot, but it was a crazy because she got assaulted in the show. It was a crazy show because HBO was going. But the best show, the best show on HBO was.
It's either The Wire or Oz. Which one?
Oz. Then The Wire is a distant second.
Scary, nigga. I was scared, nigga. I wasn't even a teenager yet when I first saw that shit.
I heard, man, I had little kids. I had little kids, or I would be at the video store, and a little kid would be like, "That's Oz, man. You see the guy behind the bars in that show?" He's like, "Yeah." He's like, "That's Oz, man. I heard they take a spoon and shove up a guy's rear end, man. That's a show is crazy." And that show is wild.
Yep, that show was wild. I was like, nigga, like all these other new shows, it ain't topping The Wire, Oz, or Sopranos. It ain't topping
Oz
those
is the
three.
first HBO show ever, and it's the best.
Yep.
I don't care about Game of Thrones is good, but Oz is the best. And Game of Thrones is not even that good. The ending was terrible, right? Oz, for the budget they had, and also it's just because Oz is a slice of life show, so it kind of ends. It's a slice of life show, not based on a book. It's just a slice of life of how that. It was entirely real. No, it wasn't entirely realistic because there was some goofy moments in the show, but the show was just the most graphic show. I mean, every day someone getting murked or violated.
That was my scared straight. You don't gotta take me to jail to go see that shit, nigga. That shit right there is my scared straight. That shit and motherfucking that motherfucking Master P movie. The motherfucker was.
I heard about that. I seen that late years after it came. I didn't grow up with that movie, but I saw some of it, and I was like, "Wow, the little dude that got assaulted by the neo-Nazis, bro."
I couldn't watch the movie after that. And
the dude that filmed
that
scene,
day, I still haven't seen that whole movie.
It's hard to watch.
That whole movie after that.
Dude, the dude that did the scene, I think his name is Bonds or something. He went on DJ Vlad and cried again because he said, "I felt so bad doing that scene. I didn't feel like a man anymore." And it was just all fake. It's just a movie. He felt so bad because it just looked like he got violated. It wasn't even real.
Yep.
And he's
and
like,
and the motherfucking nigga from the Big Mama's House 3, Brandon T. Jackson, which is the son of a pastor, he said like his life went kind of downhill when he put that dress on to play the son and shit. And I was like,
that's what Dwayne would be talking. Dwayne should break him down because if he sold out, but that he didn't even get the big. Well, I think he was on The Boys as a speedster, right? That's it. He's never been. I think he was in Shaft. He was in The Boys as a speedster.
That's Jesse T. Usher. That's Jesse T. Usher from the.
Oh, that's a different. My bad. I'm confusing dudes. So I mix up celebrities all the time. My bad. But
Brandon T. Jackson was in Roadbounce. That was Roadbounce, and that motherfucking lottery ticket.
Yeah, he hasn't made a movie. That the dude you're talking about ain't made a movie in a hot minute, like 10 years plus.
Exactly.
He sold out.
That's why he said that dress motherfucking fucked his career up. He was like, "Yo, nigga, after I put on that dress, nigga, everything went downhill after that."
Dwayne talks to Dwayne McClain. He actually follows like a lot of rappers, and he'll be seeing rappers sell out, put the Illuminati pyramid on their chest. They're not bigging up Egypt or nothing. They're just putting the Illuminati skull from the European Masonic version on their chest, and they don't even blow up. And then they're like, so basically Dwayne's saying they selling out for nothing.
Yep.
He broke down Gorilla the other day, man. He exposed her doing the Murano hand sign, which is the West Side symbol. She put the vow of silence on her leg and a tattoo. She put.
I think I saw that. I think I was in the chat. Yeah, man. I was like, nigga, like that too was the same as another bitch tattoo and shit. I'm like, oh yeah, y'all playing. Y'all playing.
Exactly, man. How's a chick just Memphis got no like way to get up to Hollywood out the blue. Like, there's no way to do it other than she's related to Cardi B and Little Uzi Vert. That's too much of a coincidence, man. Total plan.
Yeah.
And got a boy body with fake chest, man.
Yep. And like before her, I hate Cardi B's actual voice. Like the bitch is irritating as shit. And like before her was Nicki Minaj. I'm like, damn, bitch, you said you got like 3 personalities. I need to know who the fuck I'm talking to if I'm talking to you. So I'm like, oh, y'all plants.
And Nicki Minaj, she's straight up like Megan Thee Stallion. She's built up too. She just has Megan Thee Stallion got a better surgeon than Nicki Minaj. Nicki Minaj, fire her surgeon. Her surgeon made her look just like she just got to just bolted in there, a cheap job, man. Like Megan Thee Stallion, her job is like looks pretty convincing, but it's like with Cardi B and Nicki Minaj, they look fake as hell.
Straight up.
Like Kim K's chest looks decent because I think Kim K naturally had a big chest. She just had it enhanced, but she had a small booty. Kim K's booty looks faker than look like that train station fake.
Yo.
Yeah, bro, it don't look good. I don't know what Negroes be tripping on because she looked like a Turkish hired gun that that got some surgeries, man. It looks obvious. Her and her sisters look most of them look toe up.
Says she look like a hired girl.
I don't want to get in trouble with algorithms. I guess I can just say professional worker.
Yeah. I was thinking like an actual sexy ass assassin from Turkey.
No, I mean hired gun as in,
Yeah.
In the 90s, they used to call working girls hired guns.
Oh, sweet. That's what's up.
Yeah.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Nigga, that's something new. I never heard that before, but
also they call also like Hooters waitress. There's like they used to in the 90s, like the pickup artists in the 90s just say, oh, I'm gonna hit on a hired gun. That means like you're gonna hit on a waitress or a bartender or actual lady of the night. That's a hired gun.
Gotcha.
That was in the 90s though. They'd be like, oh, there's no actual hot girls in the bar, so I'm gonna just hit on the hired gun. That's what they used to say in the 90s, man. I remember there used to be a TV show about that. And the old movie like Swingers and stuff like that with Vince Vaughn. They would talk like that, so
oh yeah. Back when they used to say the word bimbo.
Yeah, bimbo. Because they're New Yorkers, right? They're New Yorkers, so they're like, you dumb bimbo, you flues.
Yeah. you fucking bimbo. I like bimbo.
Or floozy.
Yeah, floozy.
Lush is a drunk girl. She likes to get drunk all the damn time.
Yo, floozy. And then we went up to Hoochie Mamas. And now we got Thoughts.
Yeah, now that makes me think of Friday. Hoochie Mama.
Friday, that's the game.
No, Friday, the movie Friday played the song Hoochie Mama whenever Craig's girlfriend showed up.
Yeah. Hoochie Mama.
And she was a Hoochie Mama. He's like, the local crackhead goes ask Craig for some money, and then Craig just being nice to her to make her leave him alone. And then she's like, "Who is that? You cheating on me? I'm out of here." It's like that's the local crackhead. Even though Shorty was bad, actually the crackhead chick was actually bad. When she cleans up, she's bad as hell.
Oh yeah, hell yeah. I saw her in interviews. I'm like, oh yeah, she can still get it. She a cougar.
Yeah, but even back when she did interviews and when she did stand up live in the 90s, she was bad as hell for a skinny, light-skinned chick.
Oh yeah, she was on Def Comedy Jam, right?
She's like, just because I'm light-skinned don't mean I won't F a Negro up, So
yeah. Holy shit, classic shit. Damn.
You know a chick who was bad as hell. Now she still looks pretty good, but you know a chick who was bad as hell back in the day.
Who?
Sana Lathan or something. Is it Sana Lathan or what's her name?
Oh, Sanaa Lathan. Oh yeah, the bitch who love the basketball.
Yeah,
she can get it.
As a kid, I threw many babies away when I first became of age.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, she played the mama in Blade, and she played Blade, Wesley Snipes' lover in another movie. But she played his hot ass mama in Blade because she's a vampire. She can't age. So she was still young in there.
We're
She
still one
made
of
a
the greatest Marvel movies of all time. Still to this day. Still to this
yeah,
day.
it can never be topped. Wolverine and Deadpool didn't top it. It can never be topped.
Yeah.
And
And
Blade said
Wolverine
it,
and
bro.
Deadpool made me laugh. I was like, oh man, this shit is wild. This shit is too wild.
Yeah, but it was Wolverine and Deadpool was just, do you like this, man? This is nostalgia. It's like, yeah, I like that. It's nostalgia, but was it a good movie? It was fun, but it's objectively it's not a great movie in terms of a work of art. It's just a funny nostalgia trip.
Yup, exactly. It was a nostalgia trip for the comic book fans, for all the lore fans, because I definitely loved the shit. I was like, man, this shit is fucking awesome. Duh. And
No, it was dumb as hell,
breaking
but
the fourth
fun as hell. It
wall,
was
like,
dumb. It's one of the dumbest movies ever, but it was one of the funnest movies ever.
You said what? You said Thor?
No, I don't know if I broke up. I said it was one of the funnest movies ever and one of the dumbest movies ever.
Oh yeah. Because they should have died when they met Cassandra Nova. That bitch played with them niggas like.
Where did she even come from? Because she was not introduced to any of the movies, and I think she's the original character for the movie.
Which one? Because I ain't see Cassandra Nova.
No, I'm saying she's original for the movie. She's the original character to that movie because Professor X don't have a sister like that.
Right. Unless you go to the comic books and shit, So like, yeah.
No, I don't think the comic. Not even the comic. He got a stepbrother. He turns into the Juggernaut in the comics, and Juggernaut's not a mutant. He got a stepbrother. He ain't got no sister. That I remember.
And they downgraded Juggernaut. That shit pissed me off. I'm like, nigga, make Juggernaut's story proper. Like,
man, both Marvel and DC are always taking shortcuts, man. With like Doomsday, they always make him some clone of Superman. It's like, no, Doomsday is his own thing. He's like a super
Doomsday will hit you with that Omega beam and you die.
Well, that's Darkseid, bro. But Doomsday is like a Kryptonian experiment.
My bad.
No, you good, bro. I get mixed up with comics too sometimes, but it's like Doomsday is a Kryptonian experiment that hits you with that. He's unkillable. He resurrects and shit. But then you got then Zack Snyder make it where he's a clone of Zod and Lex Luthor. I don't know what it was, and it was like, what the hell was that? And then it's always like, what? And then they always make it where, oh, Juggernaut's just a mutant. We're gonna make it simple. It's like, no, comic fans wanted to be accurate to the comic, bro.
Make him a fucking henchman, like when he's the brother of a nigga that motherfucking runs the X-Men.
Follows in the cartoon, bro. In all the cartoons and comics, he didn't follow nobody. He says, "I'm the Juggernaut. I'm not a mutant. I got a magical ruby that makes you unstoppable, punk." That was what that's literally what he said in the cartoon. I rewatched it recently because it came out X-Men '97. To me, that shit was lame. And it was on the Rainbow shit, bro. They made Morph a Rainbow.
Morph was a Rainbow. That pissed me off when I saw it. They motherfucking took away motherfucking Storm's powers in the first episode. I was like, nah. Yo, but she got it back later on, man. But still, though, how they gonna start off like this? Why?
Yeah, they take one of the most powerful characters. You take away her powers.
Yeah.
The third episode, I'm like, y'all tripping. You told this was made by a sold out gay Dominican dude that did not care about the source material. He just made whatever. And
he just got fired for sending motherfucking half naked photos of cartoon characters to his male staff, talking about this is inspiration. Use this as inspiration.
He was hired because he was checking a box of hiring a weirdo. They have to hire getting rainbow people because Disney's all full on board.
Yup.
Disney made a rainbow cartoon.
Just like the press secretary for the United States, that bitch with the motherfucker, was her name like St. Pierre or some shit. Dog, I forgot that motherfucking black bitch with the gold curly hair. She's the press secretary. She's a DEI. Bitch won't ask no questions, answer no questions or nothing. I'm like, this bitch makes me mad every time I see her. Why is that?
And what's up with these hyphenated names? Like, so you got such a she's married to another woman, right? So she has to hyphenate her name.
Right. That's not cool. Got a fucking hyphen it.
Stupid,
I
man.
just saw a hot tub time machine. It was like, nigga, you don't hyphen shit.
I
You
know
only
it's
got on the
rigged.
black guy. It was like, nigga,
Trump
don't
could be
hyphen it.
down with man, for all we know, Trump is down with the rainbow too, but at least he presents I know it's rigged anyway, it doesn't really matter because the owners of America are the owners, but at least Trump, to the idiots of the third world, Trump portrays that strength of an evil white man to the world. So like, oh, what's up, bro?
Salute. Hold on 1 second. Salute JBJ in the building. Welcome to the after party. And after the party is the motel lobby. What you got to say? What's your words on this election? What's your thoughts on everything? And what's your predictions of the future of this goddamn country or corporation?
Yeah, that corporation. You already know how I feel about this shit, man. You done heard what I had to say about it. Like this one, I didn't care who won. I just ready to see everybody else crash out for when they didn't win or they woman didn't win. But I can take some positives from the motherfucker winning because hopefully he can get that overtime pay no tax. I need that. That'll help a brother out real quick, like because I get a lot of overtime and they be taxing the fuck out your boy. But like when it came to the election, man, I ain't give a fuck who won, man. Like this shit, if people really pay attention over time, and I promise you could probably count back like the last like 7 or 8 elections. All it does is go Democrat, Republican, Democrat, Republican, Democrat, Republican. The only difference that we done dealt with in the last recent days, like the recent years, is one-term presidents and then going to another party. But normally it just bounces around. So I don't really give a fuck, man. I just want to see if the motherfucker gonna do what he say. And I'm ready to see how all these people that voted for him actually stand 10 toes down on what they believe in, even though I know they don't. And Kamala, that's what you get for pretending you black.
Get up. Let's talk with JB good.
That's like Trump saying because he smashed some black chicks, he's black. And that don't make no sense.
Shit, she made her bed. Now she got to lie in it. And I see so many people crying on the internet. I love it, man. I seen all the tears come out today. I can't believe it. I can. America just showed you who America is, motherfucker. Like, you keep thinking it's something else. Motherfucker, they will put a motherfucking felon in the White House before they put this fake black ass bitch up in here. You best believe it. You best believe America don't get no fuck. People be forgetting where they from.
So do you feel it's rigged or you feel that or they actually are counting our votes or whatever?
No, it's never been rigged, man. But we got to remember that we live under a system that dedicates off of the electoral college. Like popular vote don't fucking matter anyways. So it's like the winner takes all. We got most states are winner take all anyways. Like this is one thing that got me. It was amazing how the people on the right said this shit was rigged and they were stealing it from them, but they ain't saying that shit now. Because there wasn't really a lot of people on the left that was talking about this shit is rigged every time they lost. Like, because we know that Al Gore election and what happened down there in Florida, you know, they stole that shit from that motherfucker. We actually got proof of that shit, but you don't really hear people on the left saying the shit's rigged. It's not rigged, man. The system's just flawed. It's a flawed fucking system. It should be national popular vote, but hopefully next election we'll get that. I'm hoping if Michigan pass that bill.
Fuck my state of Michigan. My state of Michigan got a motherfucking corrupt ass governor that faked the FBI kidnapping plot. Whatever Michigan do, I know it's gonna be straight for the motherfucking machine, probably. But like, I'm not sure because Trump in office, so I don't know what's gonna happen. God damn it, dog! It's a lot of crazy shit that might happen with this shit. But they still ain't gonna help the motherfucking niggas in Flint with their waters.
No. They still been waiting for water, bro. These motherfuckers been trying to get water since fucking Hillary and fucking Trump. These motherfuckers still ain't got no clean drinking water yet. That's crazy.
Yep.
But
And plus, every time you try to put up like a filter or some shit or like a machine to help them, someone come and demolish it. So I'm like, yo, nigga, this is sabotage. This is corrupt like a motherfucker.
Yeah, they want the motherfuckers to be drinking shitty ass water, man. You seen it? It came out a few weeks ago, I think, where they were trying to get this bill passed to take fluoride out of water.
Wow.
Like,
which proves our point. It's like, yo, they got fluoride in the water, they're killing us. They're like, no, nigga, you a conspiracy theorist. Now they're telling you fluoride was in the fucking water.
Yeah, the motherfuckers, man, they know what the fuck they doing. Man, I came up here, I heard y'all talking about goddamn comics. I was like, okay, now this is more my speed right here. Most people don't know I be talking about anime comics and all that shit, Marvel, DC, even though DC suck, unless they're doing animated.
Right.
That's
Because like
true.
the
Like
greatest
DC,
shit
the
is that
movies
Under
are
the Red
terrible.
Hood. That Under the Red Hood was the shit. I was like, damn, nigga, Batman had to motherfucker really beat Red Hood ass to motherfucker save Joker's life. Like he beat that nigga ass in that bathroom. Like, damn.
But you know, the thing about Red Hood is a watered down. He's basically if Robin became the Punisher. He's basically a watered down Punisher.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
go a little bit
that's
further
true,
than
man, but it
Batman, but
sounds
not
so
enough.
disrespectful. You gotta say respectfully.
You know that ain't my speed. Like the cartoon characters, they don't have feelings.
But I
Right.
swear, Superman and
Punisher's a
Batman
killer
real
though.
life adaptations are carrying DC. That's the crazy shit when I think about the comparison, the rivalry between Marvel and DC. DC is literally getting carried when they're live adaptations just off of two fucking comic book characters. And they ain't
Batman.
doing a good job with that, but that's the only two they use, man. I'm like, all your other movies flop. That's
And
on
his
Rick
last
Stevens.
Joker was a musical, bro. His last
Yeah,
Joker movie was
bro.
a
Ugh.
musical, I think.
I
I heard
had
it
one of
sucked.
my coworkers. Yeah, one of my coworkers told me to watch that shit, bro. I said I saw the previews. I ain't watching that shit. The fuck you trying to get me to watch? Joker supposed to be unless I get another motherfucker that act like Heath Ledger doing the Joker. I ain't watching none of that shit, man.
Right,
That ain't.
and y'all made Harley Quinn Lady Gaga, which is a possible man. Y'all really fucked me up with that one. I'm like, no, nigga, Lady Gaga's not supposed to be no Harley Quinn. Shout
That
out
don't
to
make no sense,
Margot
man.
Robbie, like she looked more closer to Harley Quinn than anything I see in the comics. So I'm like, okay, but Lady Gaga, hell no. This bitch a man.
And not a cute one
Possibly.
either.
Right. But it's been like she coked out in every scene. I'm like, bitch, are you on coke right now?
Yeah, she ain't a drug addict. She just crazy. That's her thing. Just
I'm
crazy in
scared.
the head. I don't get it, man.
And I've been watching the Penguin show. It's okay, but really it's a spinoff of the Batman. But the Batman that came out a couple years ago sucked. I mean, of course, you right, JVJ. That they always just putting. They only use Superman or Batman. That's why I call DC Batman and his bitches, because that's what it is.
Yeah, the money really is with Batman when you really get down to it. The Superman movies be like, eh.
Oh, the last popular one was Superman 2.
Superman's just the wrong type of character. Like look, it's a house of cards. You built this shit off of one motherfucker that's stronger than everybody else. So
Yeah, he
how
is
can you
God,
really tell a fucking
practically.
story? Yeah, like the motherfucker, like it's kind of like One Punch Man. I don't know if y'all watch anime or whatever.
Oh yeah, the One Punch Man
figured,
is shit.
they figured out how to do it right. Like, yeah, this motherfucker can't be beat. So the story is really mainly around all the other characters. It's like, okay, he happens to come into this situation, then Saitama gets some shit done. But really, when you watch an episode, it's about all the other fucking characters in the shit. You just know at the end, Saitama gonna come in and save the day. But the Superman movies, they make it all about him, and you already know how that shit go in.
Right,
No character
Superman
building.
punch.
I remember when they
fly
brought
in
that
his
bitch
face.
back to life. They was getting their ass whooped by what you call it. And they brought his ass back to life. And you knew the movie was over with right then. You just wanted to see how it was going to actually go down. It's like,
Right, what
Superman
they
got to whoop
should
this
do is make
nigga
an
ass.
injustice movie. An injustice where Superman is evil, Joker motherfucking makes Superman kill Lois, and motherfucking Superman snaps and be a fucking dictator of the world. I want to see injustice. That
Yeah,
movie
and
would
look,
be the shit.
look, and they can do it now because they brought Flash in. So, parallel universes, because that's the only way they going to fucking pull it off. Now they
Yeah,
got the
you're right.
luxury of, they could be like, oh, this is another universe of Superman, and it happened. And then they could just reset and go back to whatever. Because that's all they've been doing. That's what all of them doing. Marvel doing it, fucking DC doing it. Like, man, but that's a good story that they should tell. They need to bring a live adaptation of that shit. And
For
Lois
real.
need to look good too. They need to get a good looking chick for Lois, man. They don't need to be these flat booty bitches. I'm tired of seeing flat booty bitches getting saved.
Right, and plus, we need a bad bitch for Peter Parker. It's like, nigga, in all the comic books, Peter Parker, a nerd, had a baddest bitch in comics until he met Black Cat. And I still think he should get with Black Cat because, like, Mary Jane ain't shit. But, like, Mary Jane was a bomb
I
shit.
agree, 1,000%.
1,000. Make Mary Jane hot again.
No, get rid of Mary Jane and give him Black Cat. Like, I don't care. Mary Jane don't see. I always think about it, man. Like, it's the best relationships in comics, man. Is Gambit and Rogue, Superman and Wonder Woman, Batman and Catwoman, Daredevil and Elektra. It's always they both got to be in the lifestyle of being a hero or anti-hero, whatever. They can't just be normal chick that goes to the community college up the road. Come on.
You're right. That's right. Cloak and Dagger. That's the shit.
That was cool. That's a cool comic. That's a cool comic. But the show flopped, but that was a cool comic.
Yup. Yeah, I thought the show was like kind of decent, man, but like still though, like the comic book is very dark, so like they had to go light with the motherfucking live adaptation because the comic book is dark. Well, when they met Spider-Man, they almost killed Peter Parker, dog. They almost killed that nigga. Nigga, on the first meetup, nigga, Cloak and Dagger almost destroyed him, nigga. Like, woo, he was almost dead.
Man, over there got that gas. That gas. Y'all be watching y'all watch anime? Y'all watch any anime?
I don't watch too much anime to be real.
Really?
I only watch like I've seen Akira. I've seen what's another one? I've seen Dango 13. A friend of mine recommended to me Gunsmith Cats because it's a realistic anime. Gunsmith Cats and Dango 13 are just about people with guns.
Yeah,
all the crazy stuff I don't like.
Check out Cowboy Bebop. That's another realistic type anime about bounty hunters. They be trying to go for a bounty. It's like the story good, but like they end up not getting a bounty, but like you learn a lesson at the end of the show. But it's shoot 'em up, bang, bang, like a motherfucker, and the character backstory is fucking deep. Pause.
I've seen some of Berserk. Berserk is crazy.
Okay.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Man, I tell you, I mean, try out something like Demon Slayer. Not long. It's not a long watch. You're probably gonna get 5 seasons out of it. Still waiting on the last season to come out. Look, man, there's a lot of good animes out right now. That's why I be like, fuck some of these movies they be coming out with and some of their TV series, because they fucking up, man. They fucking up heroes. But man, I swear you can catch some. Man, have any of y'all heard of something called Fire Force?
Never heard of it.
Damn.
Fire Force, that shit sound cold. I'm still watching, like I'm into like the horror anime and the psychological shit, like motherfucking like Death Note.
How about that? Do you watch Death Note?
Huh?
I just started Death Note.
Just started Death Note, man, bro. It's like a fucking mental chess game, nigga. They put it off perfectly. Yo, I ain't gonna say no words, nigga. Just finish watching it, nigga.
Oh yeah, man.
But if I had that book, I would be a god. Nigga, Hurricane would be on every news station across the country if I had the Death Note.
Man, that man had names. They gonna look. Some of these folk. The sad part, you're probably like, man, I ain't got time to be writing down no reason. Motherfucker just dying from a heart attack. Motherfucker, get out of here.
Yo. But some niggas is getting
heart attacks.
Klaus Schwab is getting the Klaus Schwab, Bill Gates, the Clintons, the royal family. Nigga, I'm running down the list.
Look, throw Elon up in there too, man. Hell
yeah. He's first because he endorsed Trump. So we think Trump president, but it's really Elon.
And look,
allegedly.
Trump done told these dummies that he ain't finna run the company. He already said Robert F. Kennedy Jr. He's like, look, you handle everything. Just leave me that liquid gold, baby. So
He just popped up, Jay. Not only RFK is in his cabinet, but it's some nigga named Shrupnik. But like what stood out was Linda McMahon. And Linda McMahon is the wife of Vince McMahon. Vince McMahon's supposed to be having this scandal. The civil case got dropped for a federal case that we don't know nothing about. But since Linda McMahon is on the motherfucking cabinet with Trump, we might not hear shit about Vince McMahon and all the crazy shit he did. That shit is crazy.
You ain't gonna hear shit, and the fucked up shit is the funny thing is the Democrats know they can't really do nothing, because if they wanted to speed rush and lock motherfuckers up, if they wanted to, they could. But as soon as Trump get in on day one, he could pardon. So it's
exactly. That's the same thing I said. It's over.
You can't convince the
Yeah.
state governments to get them motherfuckers. It ain't gonna happen. And now, what people don't really understand, the dangerous thing. I know. I got a lot of people that like Trump. I got a lot of people that like the Kamala. The real dangerous part when it came to Trump is he reckless as fuck. He don't give a fuck. People keep forgetting about our first 4 years. But the beautiful thing that he got done is he got the Supreme Court to rule after he got out of office that a sitting president cannot be prosecuted for crimes in office if he considers them under his duties. This motherfucker only gonna be the president for 4 more years. So he can do a lot of fucked up shit. It ain't like he gotta run again. The nigga,
That's
he's
right.
78 years old. This motherfucker about to die if he get out. This man about to, man, look, all them people that
It's about to
pissed
be a
this man
Simpsons
off.
prediction, nigga.
Look,
It's about to be
fool.
the Simpsons episode that nigga gonna be in the cast.
Dude, everybody that pissed him off. People don't understand the gravity of it. He can have somebody killed if he wanted to. And they can't do nothing to him. He already got it done. And this is last.
He's like, y'all motherfuckers trying to kill me. Y'all motherfuckers trying to kill me in front of everybody. I'm coming back after all y'all niggas.
Hey,
Trump is about to lock y'all niggas up.
Bro, it's about to be some funny. I'm
That's
ready for it
hilarious,
too.
bro.
Like, I swear I'm so ready for it. I really like people be thinking like, oh, you must have supported him. Like, nah, I ain't like that motherfucker. I really can't wait to see the next, because it's really gonna happen on January, probably I say by January 15th or something like that. We gonna magically have the best economy in the world after we just went from having the worst. Yeah, all these motherfuckers gonna be deported. I just need my overtime untaxed. Like, that's all I need this nigga to do.
Like, that's all I care about is my overtime.
Dude, look, you gonna fuck the country up. Look, you gonna fuck it up no matter what, man. You did a good job last time fucking it up. I don't care if you fuck it up. Just get them taxes up off me, man. That's all I need right there, man. I don't give a fuck. What else you do? I'll say, give me my overtime taxes off before you even do the Social Security. I don't give a fuck about it. Them old people can wait. You about to die anyways. Give me my shit right now.
You a monster.
Look, I can help my mom.
You cut out my mama's Social Security. My grandma's Social Security.
I didn't even know that they tax Social Security income.
I didn't know that either.
That was the craziest. I'm like, y'all taxing these motherfuckers after you paid in, got taxed on what you paid in for years, and now you get your money and they tax it still. But even though I think that's fucked up, give me my overtime taxes first. I can take care of my mom and them with the extra money I got from my taxes, and they can just get taxed on their shit. They gonna die anyways eventually. So like, come on now. He need to get that one thing done for me, and I'll be happy. I'll be good to go. But besides all the other shit, man, it's about to get wild out here, man.
Yeah.
It's about to get wild.
Yeah. All right, your armchair revolutionary. Final words. We almost at the 2-hour mark. You know me, I'm on a free stream yard. I only got like 20 free hours, and I think I'm at like 15.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, my thing is, man, like, I see things differently, man. I see that it's completely your vote don't, like George Carlin said, your vote don't count when you it's already decided before you even show up, man. So Trump knew he was going to win, in my opinion, a year ago. So it's like, for example, I always say this example. For example, Henry Ford was like the owner of a Ford Motor Company, right? It might have a president or a CEO, but the president and the CEO says, we're going to make cars cheaper this year to save people money. Ford is like, I want to keep it high, man. People need to pay for my cars. The owner overrides the president or CEO of the company, right? Because he's the owner. He can do whatever he wants to do. That's why I view America, man. The president really is a puppet post. He really got no power. People just put all their spiritual energy in this person on this figurehead on television. I mean, I heard even the Roman Empire, they would have it where the Praetorians ran it, and the emperor was a figurehead. If he get assassinated, they just put in another puppet. So it's the same thing that happened for 2,000 years. So again, they learned their lesson. They don't put the last president tried to do anything against the system. JFK, he got out alive for trying to go back to the gold standard. So the president is not going to do anything. He's going to jeopardize his life. Trump is going to go over to pray at Israel. He's going to put in whatever they tell him to do. He's going to do, just like he did for the jab stuff. Just like Trump
Warp
act like
speed.
he's supposed to be on our side, yet he make it lock us down and give us warp speed 4 years ago. So that's why I don't get why people are so. Why are people think that Trump ain't gonna save you? You out here. They both were terrible choices, but you're completely insane if you thought that Kamala Harris is gonna save you. But then you still crazy if you think Mr. Trump car gonna save you. Trump only care about himself, his cronies, his legacy. Of course, he's getting ready to check out, but he wants to leave his children all his money, all his political power. The political power is really, like I said, they're letting him run. They're letting him be the CEO of America for now, and then they're gonna put another puppet up in there. But he has power to protect his family and get rich, fake all these attempts on his life and all this stuff. But then they're gonna put him out, and then they're gonna put in another fool up in there, the VP, whoever this Vance guy is, whoever he is.
Yeah, who the fuck is
Then they're
Vance?
You talking about the Diddler Jr.?
Right.
Oh, that's what he is? Oh, shit. I need to do some research. I got some homework to do.
It ain't no research to do. I'm just saying he looked like a motherfucker that touched kids. I'm just throwing it out there. I'm just saying. Keep going.
Fuck it, I'm doing research.
Hey, yo. Like he touched somebody.
Hey, yo, any last words, Jay, and like any motherfucking anime recommendations as well? Because like, I'm still watching the old school shit. I just watched motherfucking Bleach. They got like the 1,000-Year War because like some new shit they did. I had to catch up on that. I was like, yo, the Bleach is kind of good, but like, why do they call it Bleach?
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck that was. I can't really give y'all final thoughts because I got in here a little late, man. But like some animes, man, no bullshit. Demon Slayer by the end, check that out, man. That shit's really good, man. Like the visuals is just really, really nice. Fucking for anybody that's trying to get into anime, I guess the first thing you should watch is like Dragon Ball Z or like Naruto. Get into that. But like no bullshit, Demon Slayer, Fire Force, fucking you want some American style shit, man, go watch Castlevania, bro. Like for
the Castlevania is the shit. I've been playing Castlevania since the motherfucking N64 to the PlayStation Symphony at night to the new Xbox, the motherfucker, I think like Lost Shadow or some shit. And the motherfucking in the show, I'm like, God damn, this nigga Alucard is motherfucking superb.
Bro, he ain't no joke. And now they got a spinoff where it's Alucard's son. Well, not Alucard's son, it's what you call it? Whatever his name is. Him and the magic bitch.
Belmont, one of the Belmonts?
Yeah, Belmont. Him and the magic bitch had a kid. And this kid like OP. I heard it just came out. I ain't even watched it yet, but it looked good. Something to watch. One Punch Man, when they finally decided to come back. Hunter, if that ever happened.
Oh, nigga, bro. I'm still following the manga, bro. Like they on their way to the Dark Continent and shit. Phantom Troop on that bitch trying to do some shit. Bro, shit crazy. Hisoka on that bitch trying to get his revenge against the Phantom Troop because Crollo killed that nigga in the motherfucking arena. I was like, oh shit.
Crollo cheating ass, man. That motherfucker cheating like a motherfucker. Stealing everybody power. But yeah, man, look, it's a lot of good shit. There's a lot of good animes. Like for if y'all into that shit, if y'all not into it, I would tell people like for if you're not into anime and you can't find something to watch, I'm trying to tell you, jump into one of them. Like just jump into one of them. Play this shit back. Come back to Hurricane shit. Hit the like again on that bitch. Cause you'll get your ass caught the fuck up. And then My Hero Academia by the end too. So you want to check that final battle out. That shit pretty nice, man. They did superheroes kind of the right way, and then they kind of went left a little bit at the end. Oh, and final one. JJK. Jujutsu
JJK. Yeah.
Real
all right, cool. You know what? My daughter told me to watch Jujutsu Kaisen because she got into it. And you know what I love about my daughter? She got into anime without me. So I was like, that's my scene.
Yep. You take after your daddy, girl. You take after your daddy.
Is One Piece any good?
Oh yeah. Well, as far as I see, like the first 2 seasons, I haven't saw like anything after the first 2 seasons, but like far as I've seen, it's pretty good. But but like my favorite was like more like a dark theme anime. But I like dab into like the lighter anime, but like I'm like a fan of Cowboy Bebop, Gangsta, Demon City, Wicked City, Akira is the best.
I bet you watch Trigun. Didn't
oh yeah, nigga, Trigun was the shit, nigga. Like when he finally killed that nigga and started crying, nigga, that broke my motherfucking heart because he don't kill nobody through the whole goddamn show. But when he had no motherfucking choice,
He
he had no
he had to kill his
choice.
brother, man. He failed the first time not killing his brother. He had to kill him, and it was very tragic. But look, no bullshit, JJK. I'm trying to tell you, JJK. That's a watch.
Yep.
That's a watch. But that's my final thoughts.
For sure. I'm about to do that. So I might watch Jujutsu Kaisen first because you know, my daughter told me to watch it. I was like, bet
Y'all can watch it together, man. Daddy daughter time.
Yup. And that motherfucker said Demon Slayer. There's a lot of memes going around with Demon Slayer motherfucking anime shit. So I was like, all right, might as well watch that because I guess it's popular. They got memes about it already.
Dude, it took the world by storm, kind of like how Kaiju number 8 did, but it sustained it for a while. It sustained the hype. Kaiju number 8, people talking about it's down. I still like it. I'm gonna watch the fuck out of that shit when they come out with season 2. But JJ,
gotcha. What about Attack on Titan? You fuck with Attack on Titan?
I finally finished that shit, bro. I ain't gonna bullshit. It is a slow watch in the beginning, but if you get past the 4th episode, you will be hooked.
Yup.
And the way it ended was like, okay, I could deal with it. I could deal with it. I didn't like it, but I could deal with the ending.
Yeah, bittersweet. It was that bittersweet shit. So I'm like, damn.
Hey, look, Hurricane.
I hate bittersweet endings, but I gotta love it at the same time because I'm like, you brought me this motherfucking far. But like, dog, nigga, like when you first find out like that the bitch is the Titan and she's in the city with all these niggas, I'm like, oh,
hey, Hurricane.
yeah,
At
I'm
the
like,
end,
man, what the fuck y'all out, nigga?
You would be, if I had to pick a character in that video, in that whole series, you would be Aaron. You're like, bitch, I'm
all Titans must die. All Titans must die. Government must die. Yes, definitely.
Stomping all that shit out. And Mika said, bitch, stay at home, ho. Let me do what I gotta do real quick, like, before you come find me. I can see that shit.
Yup.
That is a good one, though. Attack on Titan was a real good one. It took me a while to get into it. The One Piece one, it's the most rated. It's the highest rated anime in the world. I just can't, man, dude. It's so many episodes. It's been going on for so long. It's like trying to start Dragon Ball Z right now, but times 10. There's so many episodes.
Yep. But shouts out to everybody coming through. Shouts out to JVJ. Shouts out to Armchair Revolutionary, the legend. You know what I'm saying? This is the HHN after party. Shouts out to everybody in the chat, Truth Zone, for coming through. J the Mindset. Make sure you check out me and Jordan song, Live It Up. And shouts out to Warrior Loyal. Yep. Shouts out to Sacramento Troop. It's been a minute, bro. It's been a minute. Thanks for coming through. Dude said Trump. Yep. The Trump 33 in numerology. Yep. With practices Kabbalah. Oh shit. You already know it. The occult shit going on. Yep. Shouts out to my whole boy in the hood. Chances make champions. I'm gonna holler at you tomorrow, bro. Gotta holler at you tomorrow. And yep. Shouts out to Bronze. You know, the Armchair Revolutionary is in the building. You already know what it is, and I think that's everybody. Thanks for coming through. This is the after party. Yeah, after the party is nope. Fuck it. We gonna end it like how we always end it. Mic check. I walk around the streets with my black tech 9 on the race line. Look at the hype shit. I never claim to be the best type of rapper. If I have to show the motherfuckers what I'm after. I'm after the gold, and after that the platinum. Beef after that, Hurricane G packs the gas up. Blah! We out.